There's two guys. One of them, by the name of, I don't know if he's a guy, but Norman Thomas ran for president as a socialist 6 times or something like that. And then the one that's on our list that we're going to focus on is Eugene V. Debs of Terre Haute, Indiana, who ran at least 4 times. What do you think of when you think of Eugene V. Debs?
I think of a guy, a principled guy who's at the forefront of labor movement. Yeah. And I think of him as a labor leader. He runs on a socialist ticket, but he's a guy who wants to break the trusts and wants to give the working man power. And we are, and again, we're in a time now where we're talking about public employees unions. There were no such thing. He was talking about labor, people who worked with their hands for a living in very dangerous things, and he fought for the right to organize. And his day came, but not in his time.
Mm-hmm. No, and of course, he was also outspoken in his opposition to World War I, and was, for his pains, thrown into jail by Woodrow Wilson, the great champion of self-determination, and was ultimately pardoned by the even unlikelier character of Warren G. Harding, who, whatever else you say about him, was a kind man.
Yes, genial.
And he wanted, and in fact, Harding had one favor. He wanted Debs to come visit him. It was right about Christmas time. And he wanted, in 1921, I believe, he wanted to meet Debs. He'd never met him before.
He ran in 1900, 1904, 1908, 1911, 1911, and ran from prison in 1920.
we got what, almost 1 million votes?
Yeah,
1912.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit over. I think of Debs as separating American socialism. We forget now when we throw this pejorative socialism out to the Democrats that socialism at the turn of the century was a very viable philosophy, and there were socialists who were elected, as a few in Congress, a couple mayors, and Eugene Debs is the one who separates American socialism from the European variety, but he's unable ever to make the case to workers that there can be electoral socialism. And yet, I think, again, he's a very principled, important contender.